President Trump back at the White House this morning after a weekend overseeing the strikes on Iran from his Mar-a-Lago home.
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved.
Two sources briefed on the matter tell NBC News that the attack was launched Saturday after months of close coordination with Israel and weeks of negotiations with Iran, because intelligence showed that Iran's supreme leader would be at a meeting with several of his deputies, offering the opportunity to kill many of the regime's top leaders at once. The president telling NBC News in a phone interview Sunday that the operation in Iran was, quote, ahead of schedule, and that one acceptable outcome would be decapitating the regime, a process well underway with the killing of Khamenei Saturday. Asked by NBC News why he ultimately decided to order the strikes, the president said of Iran, quote, they weren't willing to say they will not have a nuclear weapon. Very simple. Iran has long insisted their nuclear program is only for civilian purposes.
These actions are right and they are necessary.
The administration had told reporters this weekend that Iran posed an imminent threat to the U.S. But NBC News now learning the Pentagon told Congress there was no intelligence to suggest Iran was planning to strike U.S. forces, according to a source with direct knowledge. In the U.S. over the weekend, some taking to the streets to support the strikes, while political reaction in Washington mostly breaking along partisan lines, ahead of classified briefings for lawmakers set for tomorrow.
The mothership of terrorism is sinking. The captain is dead. Well done, President Trump.
My sense is that they did not go into this with any kind of strategic plan.
Members of Congress are hoping to get some of the answers about what comes next in classified briefings set for Tuesday, and Democrats say they plan to force votes in both chambers on the War Powers Act this week. But with Republicans closely backing President Trump thus far, those votes are unlikely to lead to any serious restrictions on the president's conduct of this war. Hoda?
All right, Garrett Haake for us there at the White House. Garrett, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.